Okay, guys, welcome back. Good morning, good morning. We've taken a couple of trades here, so we've got a long on gold. We did enter down here. We took some profit as it was pulling back, but we've gone back in, so we're going to chase the TP at 1952. We've got a long position here on Solana. Looks like a crypto is reviving. We'll go through a market update on crypto in just a second. But yeah, let this one just play out, and then I'll jump into a update on crypto. You're right, Shark. How you doing? Welcome. Lovely to see you in here. Yeah, just bear with me, and I'll get a crypto update out for you guys. Just let things kind of materialize here. I just want to keep an eye on this as we have just gone back in. What's happening here? Okay. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin dominance as well has come down from its highs. And Bitcoin's still trending upwards. So we should be getting some more upward movement on the alt. Hence why we took a long position on Solana. So we'll see how things kind of develop on that end. I'm just keeping an eye here on gold. Because a lot of movement came in on the Asia session. Again, something that we did mention on the updates last night. Yeah, I mean, for instance, oil tapped the area that we mentioned on the update. Let me just get it up here. And it's broken through structure. So I mean, it's literally picture perfect as to how we mentioned it. So oil, that's your spot. It came into it, supply got dumped, and we just went down again. Something that happened overnight. So nothing that we can do about it. So we'll look for. I mean, it's coming down to this area here, okay, but it's quite a lot of sellers in this, so I wouldn't be surprised if we reach here and look for a kind of an entry to continue coming down. Yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate, to be honest, but it happens, guys. It happens. Okay. Solana. Yeah, let's see if we can get continuation to the upside. Yeah, that would be fantastic. It's just gonna most likely set some structure here, so still looking good, continuing in that bullish structure. So we just need to continue holding the trend. Okay, I may as well just do a quick Bitcoin update. Nice pullback, nice healthy pullback. Came off here, nice supply dump. Pulled all the way back to that zone that we spoke about. Again, high time frame, previous resistance, holding as new support, and now we're trending back up, which is fantastic. It might be the case that we just build a little bit more structure here, right? So before actually going back up again. Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, is red. Has kind of come off that high. Okay, just found some resistance just beneath that kind of area, which is nice. So if we can kind of trend lower, again, those altcoins will start to push up higher as long as Bitcoin continues moving in an upward fashion or kind of ranging. So if it sticks to this structure here, we'll be looking good for a potential break higher. Now, in terms of economic calendar, Tuesday, not getting a whole load, to be honest. But markets will anticipate, obviously, the news that we are to get for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, we do get a little bit of data, so we get some European inflation data. GDP data, unemployment data, as well as the ECB's financial stability report, Chicago PMI, and JOLTS data. So we do get some tomorrow. Thursday and Friday, your big days. Okay. So labour market data will continue. ADP's in there. EU CPI, jobless claims, ISM, PMIs, and then Friday is your big one, average earnings, as well as non-farm payrolls. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move this to break even as. Yeah, we're looking good. We'll see how it goes. So we got a target here, but I mean we can push up as high as 22.8 roughly. We'll see how things kind of continue, but things are looking good. They're looking on the up. And those that are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel free to message me in the chat section, NTA, that you want us to go over. Those that have liked and followed, thank you very much appreciated. Let's see what we can get this morning. As mentioned, the Asia session kind of popped off from obviously the low volumes because the US and the UK were on holiday yesterday. So naturally, obviously, the Asia session coming back online from a low volume period kind of gave us some movement, but though ideally that was the time for your entries in a lot of the FX and commodity space, but it's okay. The London session has kind of been a kind of restructuring sort of session, so hopefully we can get some entries slightly before the New York session, and then we can kind of get some continuation and volume liquidity coming in on that New York session later on this afternoon. Okay, so yeah, target is at 1952. We are nicely up currently, but we'll see how things kind of react. Yeah, it might be the case that we shall see. Come on, gold, just a little bit more. And then after this one's closed, we'll take a look at some of the FX space, see whether we can get some trades in the pipeline, potentially get some entries. That'll be nice ahead of that New York session. Okay, there we go. We're taking profit. Well done, well done, well done. 320 pips on that one. The one that we took earlier on, 110 pips. So 430 pips just on gold in a very short space of time. So we got our entry back here. So yeah, well done guys, well done, well done, well done. If it wants to go higher, let it do its thing. Happy days. Okay, next. Let me just get... Have I updated it? Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Alright, may as well bring that in. Alright, I'm going to bring that stop loss in a little bit. Okay. Yeah, nah. Oil's still doing its thing. Okay, let's have a little look through what we can get here. I mean, as you can see, everything's all over the place, but we shall find something. We shall find something. Back on the daily. Thank you for the likes on the stream. One that we were having our eyes on was the Euro Canadian dollar. It's finding a little bit of support here. So, by the looks of it, we might just continue ranging for a little bit. Maybe actually then break down. We're seeing a little bit of demand coming in here. So yeah, we just gotta wait for that resistance to come in somewhere around this level here. The only problem is that everything's kind of moved, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get the nice entries. So it might be the case that we just sit on the sideline on FX for a little bit. This doesn't look too bad. Almost head and shoulders here. It's not too bad. Got a little bit of supply coming in on here. It's just not gonna be. Yeah, this does look good, but again, it's just entry is just a bit aggressive. But doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this is, we'll keep it in the pipeline. It might come down a little bit lower, but ideally we want to get in on a little bit of green, maybe move back up, and then get in for continuation to the downside. Yeah, so you're gonna get some choppiness due to the debt ceiling, 100%. That's kind of the main news around um, the markets, without a doubt. Um, the problem is that the the actual date is, it's not really firm. It's kind of changing. So um, yeah, who knows? But yeah, that's definitely going to bring some choppiness. Again, also, I mean, due to the volume coming back in from the bank holiday, so naturally there's going to be a little bit of choppiness. But yeah, I mean, that time is coming. And then also, I mean, we've got a decent amount of data coming out this week. Not a whole load today, but definitely from tomorrow, between tomorrow and Friday, there's a whole load of data. So markets will start to anticipate that, start to set up for that. So naturally, you are going to get a little bit of movement. Yeah, naturally. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like we're going to get anything decent. The FX, everything's kind of moved, not giving us ideal entries. That Canadian dollar Swiss franc is looking pretty sweet. As long as we kind of get a little bit of a pullback and supply continues to get dumped, then we can get an entry to go short. But again, at current times, it's not really the most ideal of entries. Euro GBP doesn't look too bad. Again, a lot of these pairs with Euro are going to anticipate tomorrow's news. You get a little bit today. I think it might already be out. Let me just double check. Um, where is it? There we go. Tuesday. Yeah, okay, so we've already got a lot of the data out. Yeah. Markets are going to start to anticipate tomorrow's news. And a lot of it is EU data. So French CPI, French GDP, German unemployment, German CPI, the ECB financial stability report as well. Um, so, yeah. Happy trades today. Happy trades. Yeah, really would have wanted that entry on oil, but just happened overnight, so there's nothing we can do really. But we are getting a little bit of a pullback here, which is nice. So hopefully we can get an entry here. See, gonna put some levels here. hmm Somewhere around here would be very nice. I mean, it can push all the way back up to that trend line break. But that's where we're kind of ideally looking for a re-entry to continue back down. Now, kind of the end goal for oil, around 69.5. That'll be a very nice target to push up here and then continue all the way back down. So ideally, this is our next play. but we shall see. I'm getting a little bit of green, which is nice. Just need to push a little bit deeper, test some of these areas out here. Okay, we've got some movement here on Solana, so we'll keep an eye on Solana for now. Everything else is loading up, so we gotta let it do its thing. Whoever just followed, thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciated. See how far we can get up on this one. Structure there. But the overall market is looking pretty sweet. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. We've got Bitcoin kind of building up on some structure, kind of ranging, holding positive structure, and that's the main thing. A lot of the altcoins are obviously booming due to those market conditions. So as long as we can continue making those small increments higher on Bitcoin, the altcoin market will continue kind of pushing up a little bit higher than normal. But yeah, this is nice structure, positively structured on the lower time frame. So so far so good. Could be the case that we get a nice breakout today, but we shall see. Well, yeah. But yeah, beautiful trade on gold. Obviously, we tapped it twice. 330 pips, or was it? Might have been a little bit more. 430? Yeah, 430 pips. So, at least the FX space opened nicely. Robo? I've never heard, but let's have a little look. Is that crypto? Or is it stock? Let's find out. Do you mean crypto or stock? It's going to be stock. There's no robo there. Got you. Potentially, yeah. Setting some nice structure. Get rid of that. Yeah, could potentially get something. Not too much sellers coming in on here. It's probably how I'd have it set. Could push anywhere in between this area here. but it looks pretty sweet. Got some nice buy side re-entering just here for that break, and holding positive structure. So it's just compressing here currently. Could be the case that we just maybe breach, come back down, hold, and then continue back up. But yeah, looks pretty good. AI pixie dust, yeah, it's got a little bit of something. It's setting up. It's brewing. It looks good. Got that nice buy side in those two candles there. Very low sell side just here. But looks pretty sweet. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. It's in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline. Just want to keep an eye on oil because might be able to get a very nice entry. It's breaking through structure. Find a little bit of support here. So hopefully between now and that New York Open we can get an entry and it can continue back down. That would be nice. They can move somewhere around this region. It's building up on a little bit of a bottom, so come in here and then come right back down. But main thing, structure is broken to the downside, just fantastic. So let's hope we can get a nice re-entry. Gold breaking through channel. Let's have a little look. We've already capitalized today, so yeah, I think it's we'll allow it. But it's holding the bottom, right? So we got that long-term trend line, as you can see from the bottom here. And we saw a very nice reaction from buyers. So it held the bottom a little bit, sold off a tiny little bit, but it's kind of holding this accumulation range here. We saw that huge move just before it closed off yesterday. Opened up, moved straight back down, tapped that trend line. So you see this wick on the bottom. That's a nice liquidity grab. Okay, so squeeze shorts to the upside, squeeze longs to the downside, and then we've got that nice wick and reaction from the buyers off that wick, tapping liquidity. So yeah, it could be the case that kind of just sets the bottom for a bit. We were looking at prices actually coming back to this area here, and then maybe coming back down, holding that much larger range. So I presume that's just that's kind of the trend that is going to hold for a bit. So I mean, we'll see, but this isn't ideal. It could be the case that we make that push. It could also be the case that we find resistance and just start compressing and then either go up or go down. But this is a nice reaction there. Again, gold it's going to anticipate what we're expecting this week. CPI wasn't great. Jobs, labor market data from the US wasn't great either, in terms of still being extremely tight. Which obviously isn't good for the narrative in terms of Fed's cutting back this year. So Fed pause is kind of inevitable, but it's the narrative behind a potential Fed cut this year. So that's kind of what markets are looking for, data to show signs. um, in the Fed doing. Okay, so obviously any kind of harsher data isn't gonna fall within that category. But yeah, keep. We've already capitalized here on gold, so we caught this move up here. So this break and move. So we'll just sit on the sideline and wait for more structure. Kind of, you got those bulls kind of weakening here on the lower time frame, so it could be the case that we get a little bit of a pullback here and structure up again. So let it do its thing, let it warm up. The next one that we're looking at really is a potential re-entry here on oil, slightly higher up for a continuation back down. That's the most ideal trade right now. Now obviously we got Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. I mean, it's moving back down. Ideally, kind of pull back. Same thing, kind of with oil. Give us a better re-entry than entering here. It's a bit too aggressive. So hopefully get a pullback, retest, and then actually continue back down. If it continues back down, it continues back down. Just let it do its thing. See what we can get here on Solana. Things are looking pretty sweet. Right, I'm gonna move my. Is that ideal? Just come and retest it. We'll see whether we can break and close above this level. If we can, then we'll move our stop loss to break even. Just give it a little bit more time to materialize. Get rid of this. Yori Yen in sell zone. It's got a pretty strong trend. It's just not enough supply coming in on there. We'll see whether supply can re-enter, but just didn't get much here, and we found support, push straight back up and breaking through structure higher up. So we'll see whether supply can come back in at this area here. So if we can get some nice kind of reaction like this over here, we've got supply coming in. See how sellers came in here, so I'm breaking down lower. If we can get that happening over here, we'll take a short. But for now, I mean, it's held support, it's pushing up, it's breaking through structure higher up. So and it's coming off a pretty strong bullish structure, as you can see here. So I mean, it's very, very high. Just breach through here. Yeah, I mean, could be looking at supply coming in soon. So yeah, it's not too bad of a trade, but we need that supply to start to come in really. So keep an eye for supply at this area here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows as well, guys. Yeah. But yeah, beautiful. As you can see here, we got a nice two entries, two trades on gold through 430 pips. So putting in some nice profit this morning, even though markets moved over the edge of session. So obviously those that got involved. Again, two trades that got posted here on live. So yeah, well done for anyone that got involved in those two. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, let's see what we can get. I want to ideally get an entry here on oil. It's going to be a very nice risk reward ratio trade here. If we can get that reaction just from here. All the way down to 69.5. Yeah, that'd be a beautiful trade. So we got a few areas to get through, but this is a strong area. See whether we can get an entry somewhere around that area. Yes. pulling back nicely. See whether we can get an entry there. Start seeing a bit of supply coming in. Now it could push back to that trend to the 618. Okay, we're coming up to that area. Oh, Jesus Christ, let's get it. Looks like we're getting a bit of supply coming in on here, so it might be the case that we need to Vacate. See whether we can get a little bit of structure on the lower time frame. $21.25. Okay. Alright, let's move the stop loss. I mean, if it starts to pull back, it's going to start pulling back heavily. So 21.24. Yeah, it's pulling back. Alright, let's just get out of it. I'll take my profit and run with that. It was a nice break. It's alright. Alright, crypto's back on the move. Okay. Alright, let's look ahead at this then. See whether we can get a short entry here. Remember, we can push all the way as high as that 618, that trend line. Okay, we capitalize on that. There's a bit of supply coming in here, so just cash out the profit. 170%. That's perfect. We weren't in that trade for long. Again, I mean, we got in on this live stream, so cannot complain. Yeah, very nice push. Yeah, nice play, nice play, nice play. Well done to everyone that got involved in that. It was a nice quick trade. By the way, guys, everyone that's followed, thank you very much for the follows as well as the likes on the stream. Beautiful. Hopefully, you managed to capitalize on the gold trade this morning as well as that Solana trade. Absolutely amazing. Nice, quick move. Seeing whether we can get a short entry here on oil, it'll be very nice. We just need that supply to start to come in at the moment. I mean, the bulls are taking control here, so we'll see how far it goes. But yeah, hopefully it can stick to somewhere around this area. Give us a nice entry. We just need that supply to start kicking in here. We need to see those wicks coming in. Okay, here we go. Got a little bit of supply. See whether we can really push it at that 618. It's a bit of a. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's coming back to that area. It's a strong move. No, seeing a little bit of resistance coming in here, which is nice. Okay. We need that supply to come in, otherwise we ain't getting in. Let's see how much supply's coming on that. It's a nice exit, so well done. What was the other one that we were looking at? Okay, it's a little bit of a pullback. Gold continues. Yeah, let's see if we can get an entry here on oil. Seeing a little bit of stalling, which is good. Just need to stop breaking down. Just below that 618 as well. Hopefully we can get that supply. It could also be the case that we get a little bit of an overextension and then get the supply as it extends over. And get that supply to come down. Okay. It's a bit of a strong reaction. Alright, let's get in. Alright, we're gonna chase that much larger. It's wider stop. You gotta give it a little bit more room. It can't overextend. So just need to be careful of that. Don't go full margin. Okay, take it nice and easy. But currently, I mean, the structure is nice. See whether we can get that full continuation back down. Structure has been broken to a downside, just retesting as resistance. Currently holding, which is fantastic. We're going to chase 69.5 all the way down into that structure. But I mean, yeah, let's see how things kind of develop. Hopefully, they play out in our favor. But yeah, currently we're looking okay. Starting to see that supply coming in, which is great. See this, broke through that structure just there. But yeah. By the way, guys, appreciate all the follows. Very much appreciated. Yeah, let's see whether this oil trade can really materialize and just start shedding it all the way back down. Be fantastic. Just got to give it a little bit of breathing room. Okay, the sellers are just starting to develop. So, I mean, we can push a little bit deeper. Just give it that room that it deserves. Something's God. Okay. Okay. Right, okay. Okay, so we're in on oil. We're gonna let that one develop. I'm going to end this stream here, but I'll be back again for that New York Open. Give me about an hour, and I'll be back. I'll make a new stream. Keep hold of this one. Again, those that are with us, will update you on any closures or any updates to price movement. But again, as mentioned, we'll be back live in about an hour. Again, guys, everyone that joined, well done. Gold trade, crypto trade, all smashed through. So yeah, another great stream. Those that followed, liked, as normal, very much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in about an hour's time on the next live stream. If not, enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay, thank you.